To pray, there's no angels where I go, only pieces that are broken, scattered dreams across the floor. I'm home.
Alrighty, hello everybody, this is Show here. Now, whenever we last left off, a new fusion has been born. And they had also just defeated Jasper. Now, Garnet, she actually does plan on sticking around to at least check out this new fusion and meet them, since this is both something that Ruby and Sapphire can agree on. Now, with that being said, this is also a bit time for celebration. The two, they were using each other's abilities on the beach. Deku blasting acid, and Mina using Deku's fire breath. The two finding it a bit odd, as Deku would just ask if they should run through some of his standardized abilities. Mina, being confused, and Deku just says see if he can still do the things he normally can. He knows about the healing tear, so he go to throw up a bubble. Then his shield, then actually go to jump upwards into the air. The sight of Mina actually getting, confused whenever they do so. Her going to throw her hands out to try and balance each other out. Well, Midori would just say that he has her, okay? As they would slow down their descent, and actually somewhat stop in midair. This actually being a bit more surprising. Deku just saying that it's almost like flight. Is this new? Well, I guess I should mark that down. Now, with that being said, they would also just mess around on the beach, testing out their abilities and going to see new places. As they would eventually sat down on the beach and begin to talk. Deku just asking her exactly if she's okay with all this, since it kinda just happened back at the warpad. Mina just saying that it's not that big of a deal, but, well, I just sorta wish I remembered this ability. I'm not too sure about all this. Then again, I think there's been crazier quirks out there. Right? Oh, well, yeah, I think so, but still. I just kinda didn't expect to fuse there. Well, we did both have the same idea. Besides, I think it was probably just the stress and stuff. It may have just been an accident, but still. Let's at least enjoy this while we can. Mina actually just thinking. She can experience things differently. And her quirk does feel different. Is this a evolution of her abilities or an increased version of them? Because she did notice Midoriya's fire breath was strong. It's also a pretty powerful quirk, too. Deku just telling her that it's fine, and she doesn't need to remember. They're both inside the same head. Her just saying, yeah, but still. Do you just want to at least talk then? Because of all the stuff going on? Deku at least agreeing. The two talking and eventually him going on a bit of a tangent about how he barely knows anything about his mom. I'm not really sure what's true anymore. After, the tapes, the videos, Lion and Sir Night-Eye, all this has just been getting more complicated. I'm not too sure how to feel about it either. I just feel like I need answers. I need to know what part of history is I'm missing. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what to say. As Mina would just go to stand up. Now, Mizuku would go to stand up. Mina actually trying to take a bit of control, as she nearly falls forwards. Midoriya's side basically bringing out his leg, saying that it's okay, just, hey, if you wanna try, well, moving, then just go ahead. I kinda can't stop you. Her just walking around, and heading back to the temple, as she would just talk with Pearl, and say that she needs to ask her a question. Pearl turning around and saying, well, what is it? As the Mina side of Mizuku would just say that she has to ask. A lot of history has been forgotten by humans, right? And gems do at least try to keep track of it. Are there any parts of history that we're missing? Anything we can learn? Now, Pearl would just say that that is at least good, but, well, as she would just come up with an idea, saying, hang on, looking into her gem and pulling out a mirror, saying that this is a, well, mirror. You just look into it and ask it a question, and it will answer it. At least it should. Now, this is whenever Mizuku would just flip the mirror over, looking at the cracked gem behind it, and a bit surprised. Deku actually somewhat freaking out, as one thing would happen. The two would burst outside running, and they would just sit on the beach, beginning to ask them their questions. However, it doesn't really answer them. It more or less just stays in a constant, inert state, not really doing anything. Eventually, the two getting annoyed, and setting the mirror down on the beach, as they begin to talk. One side of Stevani, one side of Mizuku saying that this has been a, well, great day. And a bit of an odd one, too. Then again, now Izuku would just look at the mirror, saying that he didn't really expect this thing to be broken or even exist. But if they can get some answers, then that would be perfectly fine. Do you know what we could do then? Because the gem on the back is all messed up. And I want to try fixing it. Now, the mirror would just spring to life. As Mizuku would just jump backwards. And move backwards, away from the mirror. Now, as soon as that happens, the mirror would just say that, messed up gem, fix it. Want to help. This mirror just repeating things that Stevani has said. Not Stevani. Mizuku. This is getting mixed up in my head. And, well, these two just thinking. They need to help this gem. What is it even? And they would just walk back over the mirror. And ask how exactly they're supposed to help. It just showing a description. Flip the mirror over and pull the gem out. The two doing so without hesitation. Immediately just ripping the gem out, and the gem reforming. This being a bit surprising, whenever it does turn around and stare directly at these two. Not really sure what to say. Before seeing a gem themselves. As Lapis Lazuli. She would just be looking at them. She would just say, thank you. As the crystal gems would come running out of the door. And Lapis would be angry. And mad. They knew she was in that mirror, but they did nothing to help her. As she would go to throw out her hands, water actually beginning to attack the crystal gems. Along with Bismuth. She is the first one to get immobilized. as Lapis Lazuli would then just say that she plans on getting off this planet. But, well, looking directly back at the fusion, saying that she needs a bit of help. You can come with me. I just need to find a way to fix my gem. As you know what would happen. Mizuku would just say that she can fix it, but she just needs to calm down. Lapis immediately turning to look at them. And, well, just asking what do they mean they can fix it. Mizuku just saying that they can fix her crack. In fact, they've had to do it a lot of times for one of the members. But you just need to make sure to calm down. And you need to let them go. Along with Mizuku just turning to the crystal gems and saying that they need to stand down. If they attack her, this is just going to get worse. They've already had to take down Bismuth. Well, not Bismuth. Jasper. Now, with that being said, Lapis Lazuli is confused, thinking that the war is still going on. As one thing would happen. Mizuku would just think for a second, is this really a good idea? Fixing another gem. They've already brought Bismuth in. That was a bit odd, but still. This gem has said they've been trapped in a mirror for 1,000 years. Probably even longer. That means they're probably going to go crazy if we don't do things properly. Or they might team up with Paradox. Shit. Now, with that being said, Mizuku would just heal Lapis Lazuli. Lapis actually being a bit more surprised. Along with the gems trying to at least calm her down and talk to her. They still don't understand it properly themselves. Exactly why was a Lapis Lazuli stuck in a mirror? They thought that she was just some random gem. But still, it's a bit surprising. Eventually, it would come to the end of the day, and Mina needs to go home. The two trying to defuse. Yeah, they haven't really come across this problem before, or even come across it yet. Exactly how to undo this. Garnet just saying that they need to stay calm and focus. As Mizuku would just try and listen to her. Eventually, after a bit of time, the two would have defused. And it would be a bit odd. Izuku still does feel the effects of Mina's quirk in his hands, while Mina still at least does feel that bit of burning in her throat. Meaning that the side effects are a bit odd, but it's still pretty cool. Lapis actually being a bit more surprised. That was a fusion? Whatever. Her just stating that she still does need help. She needs to get back to Homeworld and, as the Crystal Gems just say, she kind of cannot do that. Homeworld is a very bad place now. From what they've heard, apparently the Diamonds have been trying to organize more troops and invade more planets. They've been doing so for quite a long time. Even then, one thing that will happen for sure is there is something apparently inside Earth, the planet itself. It's going to destroy us, or possibly even try and annihilate the planets. But we're going to change that. We need to destroy the cluster. Now, Lapis is a bit confused, asking exactly what is a cluster. Pearl just saying that it's billions upon billions of their old allies, of crystal gems. Because of them rebelling and trying to have free will, the diamonds ordered something just truly bad. Millions upon billions of shards are in the center of the earth, creating a giant weapon. If it is to ever form, then that means quite a bit of trouble for Earth. Then again, we might be able to use this to our advantage too. Bismuth just saying that if they can find a way to get that thing out of the Earth and back to Homeworld, they could set it loose on the diamonds. Possibly even actually just, well, take them down. Garnet just saying that that is a very bad idea. For right now, her walking over to Lapis, saying that they need to educate their new friend on how much she has missed. As Garnet would just grab her by the arm, saying that she needs to come along now. I believe that the burning room will be a proper place to start this. Lapis just at least pulling her hand away, saying that she'll follow her, but only because of, well, the fusion. Her just looking back at Izuku, asking exactly which side of you is the good side. Was it the other one or you? The ones that helped me. Deku just saying it was both. Before she does just say that that is not believable. She wants an actual answer out of this gem. As Bismuth would just cough very loudly. This actually drawing Lapis's attention. Looking back up and seeing the crystal gems. All of them at least do have a certain look on their face. Which is basically, say that again and we're going to shatter you. The best it can be described as. Now, Izuku, he's still a bit curious, wanting to talk with his gem. As they would all head back inside, him picking up the mirror, and just thinking, this has been a weird day. First, they had to deal with a Jasper. A lot of them, in fact. And then they had to deal with the fact that, apparently, hey, this ancient mirror from thousands of years ago, it has an uncorrupted gem inside of it. Why did Pearl never let her out? As she's also just thinking, this is still odd. Even then, why do gems have mirrors? Aren't they just made of light? Now, Midoriya would just head back home, go to sleep. Now, Midoriya, he would just head to school the next day, with Amethyst in the kitchen, making food and talking with this Lapis Lazuli. As he is at least thinking, there's been a lot going on, and the public is a bit surprised at this new gem. Because in order to make her first appearance, she apparently didn't have her hero's license, which she had to apply for, along with this new Lapis Lazuli. Apparently she may become a problem for, well, certain people. With that being said, Paradox, she is still a bit more confused. And she's talking, as we'll cut up to space. Her in the spaceship, giving a report to Yellow Diamond. Now, as soon as she calls Yellow Diamond, she was just reporting that this is gem this number, and then this is facets, and then gem cut, going through the whole process. Before just talking with her diamond, seeing that there was a bit of an accident with the invasion force. Apparently, the crystal gems, as they like to be referred to as, have discovered more of their allies upon Earth. Along with that, apparently the rose quartz can fuse with humans. Yellow Diamond actually looking at this, and finding it a bit disturbing. A gem capable of fusion with humans. They thought cross-gem fusion was bad, but this is just disgusting. Now, this is where Yellow Diamond would just say that, well now, exactly what happened to you or Jasper? As Amethyst, or not Amethyst, Peridot would just say that she sort of was defeated. In fact, it was this fusion herself that defeated her. It was a fusion of rose quartz and a strange looking human. I believe as they like to recall to them, quirks they have were quite powerful. In fact, they turned pink. Now, this would have been a bit surprising, as Yellow Diamond would ask her more questions, along with actually getting Blue on the line, talking with her. The two are going to be coming to Earth soon, and they need to make sure things are a bit in place. The next time they will arrive on this planet will be soon. However, the only reason they're arriving is to assure that that cluster is taken care of, along with this Rose Quartz character. So, that is going to be the next time they come here. Anyway guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.